everybody, welcome back to Sunshine for the Soul. Thank you so much for stopping by today and hanging out with me. I'm going to do a brief introduction about the readings that I'm putting out for the beginning of August. It is going to incorporate the Venus retrograde in Leo that's going on right now, the super full moon in Aquarius that just happened on August 1st, and also this Lion's Gate portal energy, 8-8. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about what these different times and energetic events mean to you as a spiritual energetic being. And as we go forward, I'm going to try to incorporate in my readings more of the astrological side of things, because they are useless to us if we don't know how to utilize these energies that come naturally because of the movement in the solar system with the planets. So with that said, Venus retrograde is in Leo. Now when a planet goes into retrograde, it's not really going backwards. It just appears to be going backwards to us. Retrogrades are about the RE, reevaluating, rethinking, reaffirming, returning, reassessing. It's where we go back and we look at things in the past and we possibly get a new perspective on what we experienced. So then we could use that lesson, that experience to move forward. All right. Now the super full moon in Aquarius. This is all about tensions building because this is the sun and the moon opposing each other. So the tension is going back and forth between the sun and the moon. Now for you that are new to tarot, the sun represents the masculine energy. That's the giving, the putting out the light. The moon is the feminine energy, not gender, feminine energy. That is the gravitational pull. So we've got the push, the pull, the yin, the yang. So right now the sun and the moon are opposing each other, and this tension, it may make us feel restless. It may make us feel uncomfortable. This is really telling us that we have some big changes coming here, some confusion, some chaos energy. So just like in Venus retrograde, it is not a really good time to make big decisions. Not about signing contracts, buying big items, about getting into new relationships, because the energies are so chaotic. The Venus retrograde does that in itself, but with the full moon, that's adding to that. So let's talk about very briefly the Lion's Gate portal, 8-8. And I just dug into this because I was really curious of what this all meant. So this comes from two different YouTube channels, Melanie Beckler and Jimmy from the Tarot Ship. The portal's peak is 8-8. It is open for 16 days every year, approximately from July 28th to August 12th. And what this means to you personally is that this is a doorway, an opportunity to enter into another experience. The eights are an infinity symbol. So we know that we have infinite possibilities, infinite potential for transformation and conscious awakening. And this Lion's Gate portal is amplified by the full moons during this period of time. So we've got the full moon in Aquarius that we just had. We have a new moon coming on the 16th, and we have another full moon at the end of the month. So this is where it falls between the summer solstice and the fall equinox, this Lion's Gate portal. And this is cosmic and plasma light that comes pouring in. It refers to a time band of accelerated energy activation and initiation. These portals happen outside of time and space. It is a powerful node point in the awakening of humanity. And this activating period happens when the sun is in Leo, Leo the lion. Now Venus retrograde is also in Leo, and this is directly associated with the star Sirius. It appears on the horizon in unison with the sun. Now the sun is our source of light and life force here on our physical plane that we call Earth. Now the star Sirius is often referred to as the spiritual sun, where there's an immense source of frequency on this spiritual plane. And Sirius and the sun, they kind of move in coherence. They're kind of dancing, illuminating the pathways for awakening and enlightenment of the souls on Earth that are now occupying a human vessel. our meat suit. So this Sirius star represents spiritual awakening, abundance, spiritual expansion, illumination. This is one of the most powerful times of the year because the veil is so thin, so the esoteric can be seen. It brings revelations. Union with the divine within this period of time is much more accessible. The gates are open within to receive expansion and activation through love. So we just open up with gratitude and tune in and release these old heavy energies. All right. And this is also about exploring synchronicities, moving through the universe, being able to see the signs that the universe gives us that informs our actions. We can be receiving intuitive hits during this time. It really is a ripe time for exploring your inner truth and gaining wisdom from your ancestors. An incoming wave of light and frequency serves to activate and awaken the consciousness of humanity. The light illuminates love and mind, and our light body is activated. Because we're a light, we're a spiritual, energetic being. This can reveal the stuff of past traumas, fears, and projections that humans tend to collect during our lives. The light triggers it to come up for release. You know, the key is to acknowledge and accept wherever you are. Welcome new awareness and love. See it for what it is, release it, and let it go. This is a powerful time of energetic reset. In ancient Egypt, Sirius was on the horizon, was seen as the new year for them. It was a time to laser focus in on their intentions and to look at patterns and habits that are playing out on our default ego system and evaluate whether or not those old patterns and beliefs are moving us forward into the trajectory that we want. So in my readings for August, I'm going to do an 8-card spread. We're going to look at the past, honoring the Venus retrograde in Leo, where we're reevaluating, rethinking, reaffirming, returning to things in the past. Next, we're going to pull 2 cards on what the super full moon energies in Aquarius are revealing, because the moon is all about revealing secrets, seeing things hidden underneath the surface. Next, we're going to look at the potential forward. The Lionsgate portal energy is a doorway. It's an opportunity to enter into another experience. So we're going to look at each zodiac sign and what the potential is for this Lionsgate portal. And finally, I'm going to pull 2 cards on what the universe says about all these different energies. August is a huge month for energies. All right, and I know this was a little extensive, but I wanted to give you some background, and I really wanted to start adding the astrology part to my readings, so bear with me as I kind of move into something a little new. And I appreciate you guys being here so much. If you dig my vibe and you are resonating with what you're hearing, please like, share, and subscribe, because this allows your energy get put into this community and the algorithms pick it up, and then other people are able to hear these messages. So in a way, it's you being able to do your part to add positivity and love and togetherness to our community, and we appreciate that oh so much. So let's get into the reading. All right, Taurus, let's take a look at your Venus retrograde, what you're returning to, what you're reaffirming, what you're recalculating. This is that quick look in the past so that we can move forward and see what we learned from our experiences. Interesting enough, you have got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Cups, first let's talk about 10s. They're about endings of cycles and transformation. This is really nice. And the 10 of Cups is long-term stability, fulfillment, satisfaction, joining of families. This is, I'll bring my 5 cups to the situation, you bring your 5 cups, and we'll co-create together. But the 10 of Swords is a painful ending or a devastating loss. So Taurus, did you have an opportunity here to have some type of long-term stability, some 10 of Cups relationships, or 10 of Cups career, 10 of Cups business arrangement that ended, and now we're taking a look at that and kind of saying, well, that was kind of a loss for me. Let me do an evaluation of what I learned through that experience. Very self-aware. In the present, the super full moon in Aquarius, the moon reveals things hidden below the surface about these situations. We've got an Ace of Wands, and that is inspiration that's sitting in a state of gratitude. That's a creative spark, you know? It can be an aha moment about a situation. With the Seven of Pentacles alongside that, that is about reevaluating your journey. That's waiting to harvest the fruits of your labor. That's you've done the work, right? You may be a little fatigued, but you are manifesting something in the physical using your creativity, all right? That spark. The more that the creativity and the love inside us can come out. So I've started being in gratitude for everything. I'm grateful that I'm here making this video. I'm grateful that I have a cup of tea next to me. I'm grateful that I have music that I can listen to while I work and while I play. I'm grateful for my cat Gizzy that's laying next to me. All right, I digress. Let's take a look at the potential future in this. This Lionsgate energy portal, this is a doorway opening to you, giving you an opportunity to enter into a new experience. We've got first the Five of Swords. Now, fives are all about change. Swords are about your communications and thoughts. And this is being conflicted up in your head. This is kind of going back and forth about something. Are you willing to step out in faith and go and create something that you want? Are you willing to go after your 10 of Cups, after you've had a devastating loss, after you've been through pain and suffering, after you've fallen down and got your knee scraped? This is an opportunity for you to get out of your head, stop being conflicting in that overanalyzing in the mind. And with the Seven Wands, this is giving you an opportunity to fight. This is how we deal with struggles. Even though we feel vulnerable, we stand up and we fight. We fight, you guys. All right? So the Lionsgate portal is giving you this opportunity to turn something around, to go at it from a new perspective, with new insights, with new creativity. So the universe, let's take a look at what these powerful energies are bringing and what the universe wants us to zero in on. All right? So this is the Four of Swords in the reverse. And this is a large majority of your healing has been done. You're finally finding the strength to get through something. Maybe the 10 of Cups didn't work out for you. Who hasn't had that happen, you know? Not everything works out or goes as planned. I look at rejection is protection. It's not rejection of you, it's rejection of that experience for you to have because it's not aligned with your greatest and highest good, period. Easy way to look at things. The Four of Swords is followed by the Page of Swords in the reverse. That is, now that your healing is done, you have the opportunity to take action. The Page of Swords is not taking action. It's not sending a message. It's not stepping forward. It's talking about doing something and then not going through with it. So you've done your healing. We need to get out of our heads and we need to take action and move what we've learned forward. This is about integrating the lessons of our life, the lessons and experiences that we had into our forward movement, into our future. And excitingly enough, this Lionsgate portal, Taurus, is giving you the opportunity to do exactly that. And I think that is pretty awesome for you. If you resonated with this, if you found something in this reading you could take home and think about, or you've got a new perspective, that's the reason for me doing these. Liking, sharing, and subscribing helps my channel grow. It helps these messages get to other people so that we can all spiritually elevate together. That's what Sunshine for the Soul is all about. I appreciate you. I really do. I will see you at your next reading. Have a blessed and beautiful day. Peace.